Is your January looking dry? Get some lotion. Get a humidifier. And better yet, get Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. With Drizzly, you can compare prices across local stores to get the best price on a huge selection of drinks perfect for dry January. Every single time. Non-alcoholic wines? Have a look. Ready-made mocktails? Grab a straw and order 'em up. Beer without the alcohol? Yep, take your pick. You can find all of them here, in the app, in that phone that's in your hand. Could it be any simpler? Nope, not a chance. So shop for great deals on all your dry January beverages or other drinks and get them delivered to your door or blanket fort, maybe. Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations. And don't forget to lotion up your elbows. They're looking a little dry.
Paranorm Girl presents the Tinfoil Hat 15. Welcome to Paranorm Girl's debut of the Tinfoil Hat 15 series. If you do not know what the THF is all about, let me tell you. Myself and a guest co-host will armchair expert our way through an unedited, uncut, brazenly honest 15-minute expose and pontificatory exploration of all that we may know about any given paranormal topic. How do we go about choosing said topic, you might ask? We pull it from this here tinfoil hat. Did you hear it? You all are very lucky indeed, by the way, as I have my skeptical believer in residence, Lee Fleming, back with me once again.
Back once again. This is incredible. Rhyme animal. Oh, it's good to be back.
That was lovely. So this is how we're going to start this one. All right. How do you think the rest of this is going to go?
I have no clue. I looked at the list of topics we were putting together, and I know zero about all of them.
You already looked? You peeked? Well, there's more to come, and I'll ask for more at the end of the show too. We'll get there, but we're just gonna jump right in and I don't know, see how this goes. I'm gonna start the timer here. And just
couldn't be
anything,
the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
You know, there's no rules to this. There's no rules. Just anything you may think you know, anything that you've ever thought about. If you've never heard of it, that's fine. And then we'll just, if we run out of things to say about the topic, we'll grab another one.
Okay.
All right? All right, so I'm going to start the timer now. And we are off. Let's grab our first subject here. It is Transcendental Meditation.
Oh, TM.
What is that?
This one I do know a little bit about.
Talk. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, well, that's the one where you have the mantra that you just repeat over and over again. Like is like a really common one.
That's Transcendental Meditation?
That's TM, yeah.
What's the point?
To transcend your teeth.
To transcend your teeth? Shut up. Right now.
No, it's just another form of meditation. It's just, to kind of align your heart, mind, soul, and body into just one vibrated. TM, if I remember right, TM is about the vibrations. That's why the mantra is important, because different mantras create certain different vibrations. And is kind of the only one I remember. There's some other one. There's some other like 2 or 3 syllable
Is that like
ones.
that like the hue? Have you ever heard that? Like people are like, that's that's a spiritual thing.
I think that's probably a form of it. Yeah, because it's just making like a vibration in your, like you can make up your own mantras and stuff too. But they say it's better if it doesn't mean anything, because if you use something that like is a real word, then you'll kind of start focusing on the word or what the word means or any relationship you have with the word. So you want it to be either something made up or a foreign word that you don't really know what it means. It just sounds kind of cool.
So that it's supposed to. It's because about the vibration, so that you are not thinking. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm understanding it right. Yeah.
Oh, well, that would make sense to me. That sounds nice and relaxing, actually. Have you ever done any meditation yourself?
Not TM. listened to a couple podcasts on it. I wanted to start. Actually, Jerry Seinfeld is a big TMer.
No kidding.
Yeah,
What?
Like half hour a day, every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if Kundalini fall. I've heard of Kundalini. I don't know much about it, but I wonder if that falls into. I don't know, man. Like that's a whole world I know nothing about. I have tried to just basic meditate. I don't know what it's called, but like basic meditation, just sitting for 5 minutes, trying to be quiet, trying to. And I know you're not supposed to fight like things that come into your head. You're supposed to let them come in and then let them go.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think like just the way that my brain works, it's so hard. I know everybody says that, but it is so hard.
Yeah. No, it is, because your mind doesn't want to just focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Man, like I've done mindfulness meditation before, usually like on breathing, but you can use anything. You can just tactile senses or sound.
Do you use it at all in your counseling?
I used to. Yeah, used to do. Used to do used to do tactile. There's a really good one that you see is you take like a drop of like hand lotion, or now you use hand sanitizer since that's everywhere. But you just put like a drop on your finger and let it sit on your finger for a minute or two, and just try and focus all your concentration on just the drop on your finger. Like, how does it feel? Is it smooth? Is it slick? Is it slippery? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? And just focus all your attention on that. Then spend a couple minutes just kind of rubbing it around your finger, like put it on your index finger, and then just kind of rub it in with your thumb. And then just spend a couple minutes doing that and just focus on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tactile, that's basically taking the place of the vibration in the transcendental meditation.
Yeah, it's just focusing your attention on one thing.
If we are wrong about this, there are some angry people listening right now. They're like, no, that's not it at all.
There could be some
TM
diehards out there.
Yeah, hardcore TMers.
But that's all right, actually, because I do want to try some TM, and the more we know about it, the better it'll be to start. But,
sure. Well, definitely.
Yeah, so if I got it completely wrong, somebody let me know.
Absolutely, yes. If we got this completely wrong, if we are way off base, please reach out and tell me so. I do want to hear that. Criticize us, please.
Yeah, but the people I've listened to that are consistent with it, they fucking love it.
What's that other, you listen to I started listening to it too, the podcast that you really like, and he does meditation.
Oh, Tim Ferriss?
Tim Ferriss. If anybody out there is listening and listen to the Tim Ferriss podcast, he's amazing. He has on some amazing guests.
Yeah.
And he's into, I don't know how he has enough time in the day to fit all of these mind, body, enlightening, improvement things that he does. But he does the meditations as well.
That's what he does for a living now. It makes it a little easier when your hobby's your job.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You just go out and spend a weekend doing some ayahuasca, and you still got income coming in, and then you do a podcast on it, and get more income.
Talk about your experience with it. Yeah,
hell of a way to make it. He's really cool. I mean, it's a very good speaker.
Yeah, he is. No, he's really absolutely enthralling to listen to.
But yeah, if you're interested in like TM or mindfulness meditation, he's got a ton of episodes on different kind of meditations.
Sure. Well, and then I don't know, maybe to wrap up the thoughts on the TM, that this is the kind of meditation like that like yogis do, or like is it like Buddhist monks, or is that a different type of? Do you know, like, actually where it's originated?
That I do not know.
Yeah,
I think they talked about it, but I don't remember.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of just like been born out of this whole new agey kind of more like westernized version, bastardization of.
I don't think so. I think it's an older, like, traditional one.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a hippy dippy thing.
Well, that would definitely be cool to check out. Hey, we've got 8 minutes left on the clock. You want to pull another? You go ahead, pull another tile here. Another little piece of paper. Let's see what we got here. What are we talking about?
I don't have my glasses on. So.
Okay, I'll pull. And go for another one. And it is Ooh, palmistry.
Ah.
I do know a little bit about this. Once upon a time, I fancied myself a wee
Palmister.
palmer of palms, or I don't know. It was very awkward. Yeah, like reading the lines on the hands. It's fascinating. Getting down to I always got to the point, and I say always because I've attempted this numerous times to like get into it, because initially I find it very fascinating. I'm like, oh, that's so cool to be able to do that. And then I always reach this block, this roadblock of just not being able to go any further, because like, I mean, have you ever just stared at your own lines and like, you know, like you see all the little tributaries coming off the main ones and all these, differentiating lines from other people's lines or whatever I see in books. I just get very confused and very frustrated with it.
A lot of lines.
There are a lot of lines. And, there's always that nagging doubt in the back of my head. I'm like, well, this could be the lifeline that, describes, is going to show me, at the time of my life, I'm going to come into a relationship and this is where I'm going to have children. Or this could just be my own dumb genetics, and that's the design that it's given me on my hand. So, I don't know. Do you know anything about beyond and above what I've rambled on about?
Not really. It's just palmistry is my third favorite.
Third favorite?
There's Christmas
topic?
tree, magnolia tree, and palmistry.
You're being
my three favorite
extra
trees.
corny tonight. Extra. You're just being extra.
Look below the surface. The three are related.
I've looked below the surface for 13 years.
The three are related.
Well,
we only got 15 minutes. I can't explain it to you.
Palmistry is a topic, like, I remember growing up, like, being very aware of it. Like, there's certain topics in the paranormal world, supernatural stuff that, if you're exposed to this stuff at all growing up, like, this is going to be one of them, because, when you see a movie and you see that character of the fortune teller, what is she doing? She's reading your palm, or like a historical romance or something. They used to do that back in the Victorian area because they were bored rich people, and that's what they would do. Same ideas like tarot card reading, or these are like well-known ideas.
Yeah, I don't know. I would like to think that there's some sort of credence to it, but I don't know. It seems pretty random. It seems kind of like up there with like phrenology.
What's phrenology?
The bumps in your head.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's like palmistry.
People read bumps on their heads?
Yeah, people have bumps in your head.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. It's the same kind of thing, just different body part.
Okay. Well, there's like I don't know what it's called, but there's the same idea for the foot too. You can read the foot.
Yeah, is that reflexology?
Maybe. I mean, that's just like reflexology. Isn't that just like points that you push?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pressure points.
I guess you're right. It is a little random. And that's part of my reservation too, is that it's not just frustrating, but it's also like just this nagging thought of like, really, is this is this just random? All right. No, look. We got 3.5 minutes left. I think we should do one more topic, and hopefully
one of us will know something about it.
This is part of the excitement, man. Okay. Hopefully it's not something that I know a ton about, and then I've only got 3 minutes to talk about. That would be even worse.
The odds of that are pretty low.
All right. Poltergeists. Speed round, because I know we both know something about this. What do you know about poltergeists?
They're mischievous ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
And then they suck your daughter into the TV set.
That was a terrifying movie, by the way. I was traumatized as a child.
Yeah, I used to sleep on the couch when I was a little kid because I thought it was more comfortable. But we had a big apple tree in the front yard, and after watching Poltergeist, I couldn't sleep on the couch anymore because the branches were like not too far from the window. Yeah.
Well, so let's see. I learned about Poltergeist very early on. Of course, the movie. The Hollywood version of the Poltergeist. I think, let's see, what do I know about it? I think it means noisy ghost. I think that's what it means. And didn't they finally come out like it's kind of I don't know if it's proven or semi-proven in the scientific field that the poltergeist activity is actually usually caused by female not adolescents, like teenagers, going through when emotions are heightened and they're, you know how teenagers are, just crazy.
Yeah, pretty much every bad thing can be traced back to a teenager.
Including poltergeists. So so like books flying off of shelves and glass breaking and pans falling, stuff like that. The first of all, look around your family members and ask if you have a female teenager lounging about or a teenager. There have been documented male teenagers as well, kind of being the root cause of.
They're attracted to angst.
The poltergeists themselves are attracted to angst, or the teenagers?
Teenagers have no choice. They're just angst. Poltergeists attracted to the angst. Angst-driven.
So, gosh, did you watch any of the other poltergeists beyond that first one? I mean, I know that one was like, that's the essential movie to watch. You've got to watch that if you watch horror movies at all. But I know that they made like 5, 6 more or something. Did
like. They make that many? I know I watched.
They made a few more.
But I don't remember much about it.
Yeah.
It's they set the bar pretty high with the first one.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, and that's kind of nowhere to go but down from there.
And was it in the first one? I've got this weird memory of some kind of thing that's like just the upper part of a body wiggling, like crawling, wiggling down a hallway. Was that in the first one? Does that sound familiar?
I don't think so.
No? Some kind of like worm demon?
I don't think, not in the first one, I don't think. Because I don't think they ever actually showed anything until like towards the end when like this, something in the swimming, like when the swimming pool broke up and the ground broke open.
Yes. And that took place in California too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something to do with the earthquake or something, or I don't know. There was some crazy California thing. Oh my God. That is very loud. So that is the 15-minute timer going off. How we did it. We made it.
Yeah.
It went fast. I don't know how we did. I mean, we covered 3 different topics. Couple of them I barely knew really anything about, but
I think we learned everything about everything.
Yeah, a little bit
all the things.
Yes, a little bit about all of the things. So that is going to do it for our very first THF. I will be seeing all of you next Tuesday for our regularly scheduled episode. We will actually be diving into a handful of the Mandela effects themselves. I hope y'all don't like thinking that you already know things. Please rate and review the show. It'll help out more than you can imagine. I know, and I'm guilty of this myself, but you think that your little rating and review does nothing, but you never know whether that might be the thing that tips the scales for a new listener just clicking through to give me a shot. So pretty please with a cherry on top. Also, if you liked this first THF and want to contribute to the fun, I'm looking to fill this here tinfoil hat with more terms and concepts of the paranormal. It is a big hat to fill. Lee, can you confirm?
The more random, the better.
More random, the better.
Yeah,
Give me something
I know
weird.
There's a lot of stuff out there that we haven't heard about.
I would love to just get more topics that I have absolutely never heard of, and maybe I will just go. You know what? I will just go off and just start thinking what I think it is. That'll be fun. So anyway, it is a big hat to fill. So plenty of opportunity for you guys, my audience, to participate. Just send over your list or suggestions to paranormgirlpod@gmail.com to add to the pile, and I shall do so. Any last thoughts, Lee?
Yeah. No, I think we covered everything.
I think we covered everything for this crazy THF first debut.
Go watch Poltergeist.
I'm kind of in the mood to watch Poltergeist now. I want to watch a scary movie. Yeah. Oh, that's great. All right. All for now, folks. Stay safe, keep the nightlight on, and sleep with one eye open.